Greetings everybody. My name is Vormithrax, and I'm here to play some Vintage Story. Kind of a new game for the channel. This is I'm playing it on Twitch, of course, doing the live streaming, and planning on sending this over to the YouTubes. So I'll do a lot more explaining as I go along in this one. I actually have two games running. We're doing both a community server run on Twitch, which I don't plan to send over to the YouTubes, but wanted to give my YouTube viewers some insight into the games, let them see enough where they can decide if it might be something they'd be interested in picking up themselves. So, towards that end, what is Vintage Story? It's Minecraft, sort of. It'll look exactly like Minecraft from a casual view, if you've never heard of it before. It was developed by folks that were big modders for Minecraft. TerraFirmaCraft, I believe, is the main mod that folks might recognize that they came from, and they decided that they'd rather have their own game engine that they could tweak themselves and modify to make the game that suited them. So that's what they did. They went out, and I don't know if they partnered with a company that developed a game engine or exactly how that all worked. I haven't looked into that in detail. But basically, it looks like Minecraft up front, but it's very different. The engine's completely different. A lot of advantages to it. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far, and very different kind of gameplay. So it's very, very survival crafting slanted. Just really detailed crafting mechanics and gathering material mechanics and so on, and how you progress. And there's some storyline in the world. It's a broken world, and I don't know a lot about the lore behind it yet. I don't have that many hours in, but we're gonna see as we go along. So I've got a world created that I jumped into for 30 seconds just to make sure it worked, and then I jumped back out again. We're gonna go ahead and jump back into that and start our run. So Vormithrax's Village Story. Yeah, let's go. So it's not an infinite world like Minecraft. Apparently, it is fixed, and you can set the size when you do the generation. My world is 1,000,000 blocks by 1,000,000 blocks and 320 tall, and that's what we're gonna go with. I'll try to talk as much as I can about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and all that good stuff. But we are under a bit of a time crunch, and it is a survival game, so I do need to get things moving. So. What do we got here? So like I said, it looks like Minecraft. Same basic idea, but there are some pretty large differences. The game engine runs really, really well. I've got all the settings up to pretty much max, and max view distances and all sorts of stuff. It's really smooth. Never had any problems with performance, no matter what settings I put it on, or view distances or anything else. I am running on a pretty beefy machine, so of course... it may vary on other machines, but it seems from optimization-wise and such, from my experience with Minecraft, to be much better suited for this kind of thing. So, what do we got? Let's get some stuff going. I need these things. I need Cooper's Reeds, or cattails, as they're called. I need flint. I need all sorts of stuff. So, I'm looking. Not flint. Berry bushes, sure, we'll grab some berries to munch on. More berries. More berries. And we're trying to find little nodes like this. At the top of the screen, it shows what I'm looking at, what I'm pointing at, andesite stones. I need flint. Flint's going to be 2 different colors when I find one. Nope. Loose flint. So a grayish and kind of a bluish grayish. So that's what we're looking for. So, now we have a couple of flint pieces. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 more of these. We're also going to need sticks, so I need to go hang out near the trees. The flint and the sticks are going to be used to make some basic tools. There's some more flint. Cool. 1 more, maybe? 1 more? No, oh, that one? Nope, not that one. That's a nice little hole to drop into. Alright, well technically we've got enough. We'll also grab these sticks. And let's go ahead and gather some more sticks. Just smack on some trees, or some leaves. So there is a day-night cycle, of course, and really bad things happen at night, so I'm trying to make sure I get to certain things completed before the nighttime hits. Alright, that's going to be plenty for now. So the first thing... Oh, man! Well, I didn't need to do that. Crap. This is going to take a minute. Oh, and then I drop water on myself. Even better. Alright, this is going to take me a minute to get out of. Consequences, consequences. There we go. Alright, let's not do that again. Let's find a flat spot. Ooh, we even have shells. Sundial, turquoise. I assume that's a shell of some kind. Yeah, seashell. Curatella. Cool. Let's do this right here. Alright, we're going to take our flint. We're going to crouch, right-click. That brings up our recipe list. And what we're doing is we are napping. We are napping our tools. So it creates a pattern, and I have to get rid of by napping one piece of flint into another. I need to nap away the parts of the recipe that I don't need. All the orange blocks are parts that I don't need. So this is a knife blade, and this is a second knife blade. So we're going to get 2 knife blades out of this napping process. As we can see right there, 2 knife blades. We're going to put a stick in our inventory, put a knife blade on top, and that gives us a knife. Do that again. Give me a second knife. And then we're going to do this again. Well, the shovel or the axe? I better go for the axe next. Side done. And the other side done. Another stick and the axe head. We have an axe to go along with our other parts. I don't need that. Worried about that right now. I don't mind having those. Alright, let's keep looking around. Now that we've got the initial basics done, we're going to use our knife to grab up some grass now that we can cut it properly. Alright, enough for the moment. We're going to go get us some Cooper's Reed. That would be flax. Very important, but we don't need it immediately. So I'm limited in my inventory capacity to my hotbar. I have no other storage right now. So we need these parts in order to craft baskets that we can put into those 4 slots to the bottom right of my hotbar. Each basket's going to give me 3 additional inventory slots. But we need a lot of the cattail reeds in order to make those. We're going to concentrate on grabbing as many of these as we can for the moment. Otherwise, we won't be able to carry anything. That's a pretty good supply out here, and even more out that way. Whoa! Chickens? Rabbits? What were those? I think it was baby rabbits. I'm pretty sure it was baby rabbits. We can also chop away the root sections to get an edible food if we cook it. So I might grab some of those. We're going to need some food depending on how many berries I find. You can see we are wearing away the durability on our knife. We're going to need to keep replenishing those. A lot of them over that direction. Actually, I haven't opened my map yet. I should probably open my map. See what the area looks like. Alright, so here's our map. That is us right there. So we got a couple of different biomes in the area. This is looking pretty swampy, which is why we've got so many cattails. A little bit more tree presence. A bit of a tree presence. No ruins. No ruins that I can see. We might go for a long run. Not sure I like this area much. But we will take advantage of all these cattails before we get running. I just want to have some carry capacity in case we come across certain things while we're out and about. We need 10 cattails per basket for this low-level version we're going to be making. So I need 40 of these total, basically, to make all the baskets. What are we up to? Almost 50? Cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get the baskets made real quick. So, just like so. Basket 1, basket 2, basket 3, and basket 4. So now we have inventory. Go ahead and close that out. We've got 11 more. We're going to need more for other purposes. But I also need the roots. So we'll grab a few roots so we have something to eat. I need to get moving. We're already down to about half of our bar. May or may not be able to subsist on berries, depending on how many we find. Alright, I'm going to munch on the berries. Let's get moving. I think I'm going to move back this direction. We'll kind of get back in this area. Don't want to go out that way. What do we got up there? That looks kind of interesting. I wonder what that is. We might have to go investigate that. Alright, but we're going to go east and then southeast. We're going to go this way and then kind of roll around. That peninsula over there is kind of where we're aiming. Yeah, we might be able to go straight through. Oh, I already chopped out one of my knives. Alright, let's hold off on more of those for the moment. Hey, Norgonus! Yeah, it's an insomnia stream. Every once in a while I just can't get back to sleep. Wake up way early. Can't get back to sleep. Might as well stream. Bunny rabbits! Alright, I'm keeping my eye out for flint. This side, there's some flint. Can't have too many flint. We're going to need ridiculous amounts of flint. Interesting. Sea star, seashell. Hop up here and take a look around. Trees. A fox running away from me. Keep aiming that direction. Get into the tree line here. Alright, I'm going to need lots and lots of the sticks as well, so I'll continue picking up those easy to access ones. There's more flint. None of that. You Flint? Are you Flint? You are Flint. Alright, this stuff is important as well. This is horsetail. Combine this with the cattails that I picked up, and we can make the first level of the healing items. Let's see. Let's put that stuff away. Go to there. I forget just how many I need of each. Alright, so if we pointed an item and then we hit the H key to bring up the handbook, we can see the things that are made with it. So horsetail poultice from reeds is what we're looking for. 4 and 2. 4 horsetail, 2 reeds. So I've got how many? 12. Alright, so we can do this. That gets us 12 healing poultices, plus 2 hit points each. Keep those there. And we will we'll keep running. More flint. Alright, we're getting up into the trees. Oh, actually, we're right there now. Another different biome. I think I'm going to keep heading inland. Maybe we'll set up... Not seeing much in the way of clay real close either. Alright, let's just keep going east. Grabbing opportunity items while we run. Can't spend too much time running around. I need to get some other things done. We're having good luck with Flint all of a sudden. But I need time to set up a safe spot for the night, and I got a lot of other things I need to be making. What do we got there? Mature rye? Now some other time. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this watery area. I'm still not seeing any, ruins? Nope. Clay. Yeah, still not a single ruin. That's weird. Usually well, there's a really tiny one right there. Usually they're a little more common. Hey there, Star. I think I have some commands that talk about Vintage Story. I forget what they are. I can't actually pause the game. Oh, let me look here. There. And it's custom. I didn't actually set this one up, so I don't remember it. How many pages now? Ah, it's just Vintage Story. So, exclamation, Vintage Story. There you go. It's not actually Minecraft. It looks very much like Minecraft. It was made by big Minecraft modders. Fox chasing the rabbit there. But it's a totally separate game. Running on its own engine. Which is a really good engine, actually. It does a really good job. Alright, this looks more like a savanna area bordering a good forest, so I'm kind of liking it here. We got lots of trees in the area. Try to go up this hill real quick, see what's up here. Small animals, no wolves yet. Alright, what are we looking at? Change to my map. Still not a single ruin or structure anywhere. Yeah, that's weird. Normally I see something. What's directly behind me that way? That can't be those flowers. I guess it is those flowers that it's showing me on the map. Huh. Well, then another biome out that way. I either keep traveling or pick a spot. But it's very detailed in its mechanics. If you've ever heard of TerraFirmaCraft or know about it, it puts a lot of detail into the crafting and survival progression stuff. This takes a lot of those mechanics and ideas and stretches them out even further. Yeah, I don't like the looks of that territory out that way. That kind of looks interesting. Alright, I'm going to keep going that way. I'm getting worried about the time frame, though. I can spend the night just in the dark, nerd polling, but I really don't want to. Oh, copper! Alright, this is extremely important. We got to mark this position. Hey, map. Center on my character, why don't you? Alright, so right here. Copper with 3 P's, yes. Make it red, give it that icon, pin it, save it. Alright. Need to come back here. This is really important for us, but, oh, there's a wolf. We have wolves. Alright, so this looks like full forest in this area. Looks the same out that way. I don't know what this biome type would be. I think maybe I will make my home somewhere in this area. That way we've got the waterway area there, another biome out there. Doesn't have to be our permanent home necessarily. Just there's a structure. But look at that terrain. I don't want to set up in that. I think that might have been some right there too, just buried more than usual. Either Estus. I gotta make some fast decisions here. Let's go down to this waterway right here. So, pretty much straight this way. It is very early morning for me, like 4 a.m. Couldn't sleep. So I decided to play some Vintage Story. So this is, I think, what I was just seeing. This little wall section here. Yep, this little wall section. We didn't uncover anything else. So still just that and whatever that is. We're kind of on the border of the terrain here. I think this will do. I would kind of prefer to be a little bit more out in the open. Like we got a cave over there. Oh, we're getting hungry. Have some berries. I end up having all my berries at this rate. Okay. I think I'll just build right here off of this wall, I guess. Let's do that. Alright, let's knock a tree down. I need to get a shovel built. I need to do some digging. I'm just going to build a very small dirt hut initially. Never heard of this game? If you've heard of Minecraft, you're not far off. It's a offshoot of Minecraft. Some Minecraft modders that were responsible for some pretty large mods for Minecraft decided to move off on their own, build their own graphics engine, and continue that way instead of being tied to Minecraft. So it looks very similar, but it's not. Oh, crap. Goddamn wolf is nearby. Arrgh. And we've got these holes I'm going to constantly fall into. Alright, we are going to have to move. I can't stay there. Not that close. Maybe I can dig into the wall here a bit. I'd like to have some water near. Alright, maybe we'll dig right here. We'll have this be our looking out the front of our little area here. Alright, let's do some more napping. Let's put these away. Food's fine. Alright, time for some more napping. I'm falling way behind the times here. Shovelhead, please. Spent too much time running around. I should have settled down somewhere. I burned too much of my daylight hours. Alright, so one shovelhead done. I'm probably going to need more than one. Let's do one more. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. Oh, this is not going to be good. I'm going to end up spending the entire night just sitting on top of a dirt hole. Oh. You and you. Oh yeah, this is not going to be. TerraFirmaCraft is exactly what it should remind you of. People that made TerraFirmaCraft are who made this. But it's a completely separate game, not connected to Minecraft, other than what it looks like. Completely different engine. they made themselves and they can modify themselves. Alright, we're going to use this as a starting section. Whoops. I don't have the strength of a tool to make that go away. So, we're going to start right there. Just need to get something down that I can use as quickly as possible. Not enough blocks. Not enough blocks. Oops, I forgot. I need to make it too tall. Anywhere. The enemies are going to show up at night. Can't climb a too high block. So I just need to make my walls too high. Keep them from getting at me during the nighttime. Alright, tree, you're being a little pesky. Sure, I have time to chop you down, but we're going to do it anyway. Burp. Nope, not at all. As long as you don't mind me not responding sometimes as I try to get stuff done. Oh yeah, this is not going to happen fast enough. I'm going to be in the dark. Oh crap. Well, that'll have to... Really? Really? I ran out of dirt again? I needed some grass so I could pass the time at night. Alright, we are too high all the way around. We are not too high all the way around. Well, if we're not, we're going to find out. I think I'm good. We're going to find out. Oh, it is getting dark. Alright, I have a few of these. I need you. I'm not going to be able to see a damn thing. Oops. That one. Next up, I need you. And you. We'll make some more of that with my little bit of remaining firewood. I can't see it. I'm setting a fire pit, so we got the fire pit down. Now I need to remember how to make the fire starter. Not it. Is it stick? Yes, there we go. We got the fire starter. Now if I just am aiming properly, which I don't know if I am. There we go. We got the fire lit. All right. Now at least we got some light. Almost didn't make that. Give me that. Okay. Give me the rest of this top layer of dirt. I hear you out there, bad guys. Oh, there he is right there. Trying to get us. He shouldn't be able to. Alright. Throw the extra logs in there. And then let's make more logs. Not sure if that's going to last the whole night. Alright, put those away. Couldn't need... I will need that. Let's cook our cattails. We're gonna get hungry. Yeah, like I said, I spent too much time running around, not enough time getting a spot set up and getting food generated. We might make it through the night. Unfortunately, I don't have enough of these to make a bed. Yeah, I need a hay bed. But in order to make the bed, I need 3 of those. To make 3 of those, I need that many for 1. So, what is that? 6 times 3, I need 18 grass. I didn't get enough grass. I only got 6. Hey, look, now we have 7. If 11 more grass will grow on these few tiles, we might be able to get something done. Let's go ahead and take a look at who's moaning outside my little base area here. We'll put a block there. Hey guys. I could stab him to death if I put a spear together. Alright, let's do some more napping. Let's get some more tools put together. Let's do a spearhead. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Can I get that back? Nope. Alright, well that was wasted. I want the spearhead. Alright, so stick and spearhead. Put that there, that there, that there. And let's do one more spearhead. Alright, and we're going to need more knives. Do another knife. Hey look, another grass grew. We're getting close to being able to make a bed. Oh, I did that wrong. I got distracted thinking about other things. Alright, sticks, knife, and knife. Alright, so we got some backup knives. We got our fire starter. How we doing on our logs? Yeah, we'll probably make it through the night. Alright, what else? Go ahead and stab one of these guys in the head. Hey, you. Go away. You're bugging me. So this is a surface drifter, the basic level bad guy that shows up at night. You'll also find him in the caverns. Whoops, he's dead. That didn't take much. We want to drop it over there. They shouldn't be able to make that jump. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. We're going to try to butcher this guy real quick. Possible we'll get something useful. Nope, nothing. Alright, get me back out of here. Guess I could try to grab some grass till somebody shows up. Yeah, let's do that. Should be able to survive at least 1 or 2 hits. This game doesn't mess around with darkness. When it's dark, it is really, really dark. I mean, just total pitch black dark. Whoops. Alright, I got plenty now. Alright, let's pop back in here, and if I remember right, it was, what, like that? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Close that out. Then we can do like that, get a bed. Now we can take the bed, plop it. How does this work? How does this work? I don't know how the bed gets... Oh, there we go. Cool. Now we have a bed. We can just go to sleep. 7 hours of sleep. So that should get me through the rest of the night. Now watch my food bar, the green bar. See how it's decreasing? Time's going by. I'm still hungry. Oh, crap. Now we're going to start taking damage. Yep, there's the damage. Alright, but we did make some cooked cattail root. Take that, and we'll save the rest of our firewood. Go ahead and get this consumed. That got me 2 bars. Need to go find some food. So the drifters don't like the sunlight. They'll start wandering off. There they go. There's one of them. I need to find a food source. And we're not near cattails that I know of. If there's none in this pond here, we might have to go check out this area, see if we got cattails. I don't know what kind of biome this is. Either that, or we got to go back to this area. I'd rather press forward, taking a look. So we need to find some... Well, hi there, dead bunny rabbit. How about we harvest a dead bunny rabbit? Give me at least a little meat, please. Little meat. Yes, 2 meat. And a flowering cranberry bush. Not ready yet. Hey, I see you up there, Mr. Fox. Are you the one that killed the rabbit? He's probably the one that killed the rabbit. The big animals do chase and consume the little animals. The little animals do consume your garden food or berries, all that good stuff. All right, let's cook up some rabbit meat. That back there. Throw that on the fire. That's going to help. That's going to give us some protein. So here's the character sheet. We have 5 different categories of food, basically. Fruit, veggies, grain, protein, and dairy. We start with 15 points, health points, which you can see here, 15. The decimal is because we've got a little bit of fruit in us. Basically, the more of these bars that you can fill up, you get bonus hit points. That's the benefit of having a varied diet, is you can push your hit point bar further and further up. So by keeping these bars as full as possible, you can maximize your available hit points. Yeah. Here's the first one. Cooked red meat. That helped a bit. That'll get us a little bit ahead of the curve at least. So bar fills up as it completes. You can point at it. It says cooking temperature is 150 degrees Celsius. We're at 644 with the firewood that we're burning. Different materials you can burn have different burn temperatures and burn durations and so on. We'll use firewood initially. If we can come across some peat, I'll switch to the peat. Alright, turn that off. Consume. Ah, got us back to half. We can at least get something done. Okay, our tools are in good shape. Can't do anything about storage space here for the moment. Let's make sure to mark this spot on our map. Temp home at least. Oh, what's a nice cozy home color? Blue? And we'll use blue. Okay, let's get moving. Things to do. Still gonna pick up every piece of flint we come across, like that and that. Hey now, pick them up. Another bunny rabbit. Chances of me catching the bunny rabbit are pretty slim, though. And never move or jump where you can't see where your feet are going to land. Very important. You will drop yourself into a cavern and either die or get trapped or something. Oh, so much flint. We're getting so lucky with that. Be nice if I could find some more copper nodes. I can eat this stuff. Where are we? Am I looking at gravel? Maybe I should do that. Flint. Let's grab some of this gravel. And I'm going to need a tree as well. Do I have a CDA challenge lined up after I finish Noah's Ark? I mentioned in my Discord, somebody else asked me that. And the answer is, I don't know yet. I just do what the voices tell me. And they've been strangely silent. So once the voices start talking to me again, I'll know. Alright, there's some water. That's the next thing I was looking for. Please tell me you're gonna have some... only a couple? That's not good. Alright, well let's do the next thing I wanted to show. So, we're gonna put a log here. We're gonna put our axe here. Oops. Uh-oh. What am I forgetting? I don't want firewood. Oh, it's a knife. It's a knife. There we go. We're gonna get a wooden pan. Put our knife back, put the pan there, put the flint away, put the wood away. Alright, we're going to do some panning. So, we're going to put the sandy gravel there. We're going to scoop some into our pan. Then we're going to be panning for stuff. It doesn't really tell me what we got. I think we might have gotten flint. Grab another one. We got a quartz chunk. I'm looking for copper tools or copper, you know. So we got sandstone. That's not what I need. My time might be better served. Still running around. Getting a few other things accomplished. We got a nugget of sphalerite, zinc. There's copper. That's what we're also looking for. I think I need to make sure I have space in my inventory. Don't need quartz right now. Don't need that right now. Yeah, go that way. Don't need that right now. Place another block. Grab a little bit. Come on, give me something good. Nope. Apparently I'm getting nothing quite often. There's another copper. We need to get 40 copper. Either, yeah, it's flint, either by finding it on the ground pieces like I found in that one spot, or by this process. We'll do one more and then I think I gotta get running. Four copper. Actually, a little early for me to be going after copper, but I wanted to do this in the hopes of coming up with a copper tool. Wow, we're not having any of that luck. Yeah. Flint keeps showing up. I'm not against getting flint. Alright, last try. For now, at least. Nope. Alright, goodbye. Let's keep moving. Alright, where the heck am I? So... try to get to that big body of water. These are... mushrooms, but these aren't ready to harvest, are they? Yeah, I didn't think so. Right, not big enough. Very little in the way of berry bushes in this biome. Going to be a problem for me. And very little cattails, at least on my side of the water. There's some over there. So I need more of these. Oh yeah. Need that for food. We got other baskets we can make that we can place on the ground to store items. Item storage is one of the really tough things early game. I have no more of the horsetail. I don't really need the horsetail right now, though. Oh, berry bush. Blueberries. I meant to just eat the blueberries. Don't want to eat all of the cattails in an area. If I leave the roots, they'll regrow. Let's head out to this area. Trying to remember how many I need for the reed baskets. I think it's... I want to say it's 24. Hey there, Estes. Thanks very much for the tip. Appreciate that. See you later. Alright, I think I might go, if I have the option, I might go straight to clay vessels instead. See, oh, there's a nice spot right there. Alright, we might be able to push to get to that. Let's go that way. A little worried about how late it is in the day already. Bushes, but they're all flowering, ready to eat. You can transplant the berry bushes. Actually, I don't want to be carrying that bush with me at the moment. Do without the soil or the gravel. And make a new pan wherever I need to go. Alright, just about straight ahead of me. Come on now. Oh crap! Oh crap! Not good! Oh crap! They chase forever as well. Let's try to use the water. Yep, they're coming behind me. Not good. One bite was more than half of my health. Oh, there's the clay I need right there. Did I lose them or are they going to come over the hill? hear a piggy. Ah, still coming. No. Needed that clay. Now I lost my distance advantage. Dang it. I had to step right into a wolf. I hate running through this kind of a forest too, because I can't see where I'm going. I'm trying to circle my way back around to where I was. Can't tell if... I can't see far enough to know if he's coming at me. There's more clay. I think I lost him. Oh, that's peat, I mean. That's not clay. There's a piggy. Oh, do I go for the piggy? I'm wounded. I'd love to get the piggy, to get the protein. It'd just be kind of dangerous. Let's be dangerous. Jump in the water. Come get me, Mr. Piggy. No, don't let him out! Damn it! Oh, god dang it. No! No! He turned around! Well, I guess I'm gonna be down even more hit points and still not get the damn pig. Ah, where are you, pig? Oh, I think that's him right there. Come on, you. I'm afraid of getting... Ah, screw it. I can't risk it. I'm already too messed up. Alright, let's use some of these poultices. That's what we've got them for. Ah! I don't know if that's the same pig or not. God damn it! Fucking hit and run pigs! Now my hit points are gone again. Mila, Mr. Pig, I'm sorry I poked you with my stick. That looks kind of interesting over there. This is the thing I was aiming for right here. These walls. Yep, this is what I'm familiar with. That bastard. I love how he knows where I'm looking. And he turns around as soon as I face him with my stick. I gotta learn how to throw these things. Oh, you punk. Give me my stick back. Ah, missed again. I don't like being on this kind of terrain. This is why. Oh, a ram as well. I hurt myself falling down the hill. Ah, I'm out of spares. Stupid pig's winning. Oh, tell me he killed himself. Oh, he didn't kill himself. I was gonna be pretty happy if he managed to kill himself hopping down that wall. He's squatting on my my ranged fire weapons. Where did my other one go? There it is. Damn you, pig. drive them back into the water, I'd have a better chance. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Get there. Oh, finally. One more hit was all it was going to take. All right, at least we get to eat some pork tonight. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff there. And that'll at least carry me through the evening pretty easily. We're already losing the light. All right, back over to where I was. So this is an interesting spot. We got mountains we might be able to find things in. We've got a straight kind of a savanna, foresty biome spot. Some Cooper's Reed nearby. Several decent waterways. And the Coliseum location. There'll be a pot in here. I just have to take the time to dig it all out. Got rams and ewes nearby. I think this is where we'll move to. So we're currently over here. I think we'll spend the night there, grab the stuff, come over here and start digging this out. It'll take me probably most of the day to dig this out. I'll need several shovels. But we'll dig this out and we'll make this our home area. Whoops. Hungry. I have no berries. I have nothing whatsoever to eat. Alright, we're out of here. I need to go pretty much that away. Berries, please. Yeah, nibble on your berries. Stop the hit point loss while I'm running. Yeah, this is a pretty good diversity of materials and biomes. Gonna need more of this stuff. Replace what I just used. Fortunately, all the cattails I picked up are gonna get disappeared to replace all of the horsetail healing items I used. Broke my only other knife. Keep moving. Yep. Move that away. Out of the water. Heavy tree cover. Let's see, I got the bed down, I got the fire going. I did not get my clay. I was really hoping to get some clay. Got chased off of the clay, though. Arrgh, hate moving through this stuff. Fall in a hole. Uh-oh. I heard a wolf pup. Alright, so right at the tip of this we got some reeds. We just need to go that way. Alright. Bad. Man, I wish I had gotten some clay, though. Spend the night time putting together some clay pots to store stuff in. But maybe it's good that I didn't. But I'd be tempted to do too much of that, and I'd have to move them.